What is going on, YouTube? Savage here. In today's video, we'll be breaking down and analyzing some random duo gameplay. We're going to be spectating this random team, seeing how they operate the map, seeing how they handle gunfights, and discussing the things of do's and don'ts on what they're doing. And the whole purpose of the series is to put you guys in other players' perspective so you can see the mistakes they're making, so you can avoid making themselves, as well as making you a little bit more aware on how other players are playing. But before we get into the video, if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the Wolf Pack today. Also leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 1,500 likes. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating Van. Now this is a duos gameplay, but he's gonna go to Superstore, and he may be just super sweat, or he may just die. We'll see. Time will tell. People under him. There's a lot of people going on here. He's unfortunately just no plates at all. He seemed like he's actually a pretty competent player. Unfortunately, just very, very bad landing, bad timing. And there we have it. Instead of spectating the sweats at Superstore, you know, the guys that killed us, we're gonna go ahead and spectate these jackets that are sitting here looting. Now, the Savage is not fair. He's got to kill, bro. True. Yeah, I'm being a little harsh. I'm not gonna lie. All right, right now the teammate's going around getting the scavs, and exactly what we should be doing as well. We should be with him just in case, just on the off chance that there's another team here, which there probably is. It's Boneyard, you know? I don't understand. If you guys want to separate and loot, that's fine. By all means, separate and loot. However, there's no reason to do that if you're still trying to get the money for your loadout, which means if you're doing a scav, why not just do it all together, right? We could do it together, blow through it together. We are confident. We push together. If we separate like that, people's gameplay slows. He literally goes and gets it, comes back and stays here and stares at the next objective. We should already be just tagging them out one at a time, get our loadout and get the hell out of here. I don't know what we're doing right now. We literally have a scavenger ready to go. Now, there may be a team here, and that's fine, but we can still fight them. All right, but here we have Natalie and Haley. Now, they have a scavenger up, but unfortunately, they're just wasting their damn time getting a little bit of loot. Not a big deal, though. Honestly, they're playing a little bit past, a little bit safer, getting the load up before they push across, and that's fine if they spot an enemy. A lot of people usually are too afraid to leave one area, cross in the open, and go to another because they just assume there's another team there. There probably is, but still, you don't want to live in fear, man. Don't refuse to push somewhere just based off of fear alone. There were no pings that went out there, no nothing. We didn't spot an enemy. They're just assuming that and going for the safer bet, which again is fine. I just want to see a little bit more aggression from these players. Doing the heartbeat scan, nothing on heartbeat. Not really surprised there. We have an enemy pinged right here. I want you guys to notice, what are we heartbeating right now? Oh, here we go, boys. We got another one. And heartbeat. Hey. There's an enemy right in front of him right here. Rose skin sweated out of his mind. We have the accuracy. We have the beams. Ram not doing a bad job. Sounds like the shot's coming from behind the enemy as well. One tapped. There was audio coming from the left-hand side of us as well. We need to be careful for. Not sure where his teammate is right now. As far as the guy in the plane's concerned, when you're in Boneyard, when you're in looting phase and your situations like this, there really is no strategy. It's just timing, right? He happened to leave the plane. We were already pre-fired on it. That was it. GG. We could have another situation where they're just spread out looting. That's exactly what it is. The teammate just gets in the vehicle and leaves. Hopefully we shoot at him. Oh, we just got a heartbeat ping. Yeah, where was that at? I don't think it was the vehicle. It may have been. Yeah, I don't think it was the vehicle. There's another duo team wearing matching skins, all cute and and there goes the enemy going for the execution instead of outplaying the situation. We didn't even have the armor broken on that guy. He could have outplayed us, but instead he got thirsty, tunnel vision, ended up dying. Really not surprised with the skins they're wearing. Definitely not surprised in that aspect, but it should be relatively easy. Even if Natalie loses their gulag, we can still buy them back. Savage, that's how I spell Natalie. Whatever. And again, going back to the vehicle just running away, I just don't understand why you would just leave the entire situation. He had a different angle on us. He could have just got shots off on us and downed us one at a time, but instead he just gave up, bailed away, played scared, and ran from the fight. Being this early in the game, you really shouldn't be running from fights. If you die, what do you waste? 3-4 minutes of your life? Oh well, you have to start again, right? I'd rather you guys play super aggro in the beginning and super passive at the end than vice versa. And a lot of times that's a mistake. A lot of players will play super passive in the beginning and then super aggro at the end. And by the time it's time to be aggressive at the end, they just don't have the capability or the know-how to get it done. Still tunnel vision on the train, bro. Still tunneled on it. And again, the scavenger just being wasted. Oh, I hate to see it. You hate to see it, man. Granted, they don't need the loadout, but dude, if he would have landed over there and grabbed this oh, if we would have just walked over there and got that if you're not, what's the point of grabbing a scav if you're not going to finish it? Just playing in pure fear is what just mind blows me with this game. If you grab an objective, unless you're in like an immediate threat, immediate combat, why not just finish it off? When they bought their loadout over here, all they had to do was walk that way, grab their shit, and then get some UAVs. They could have probably not lost that fight at all. But instead, here we are. Oh, weird. There's the UAV. All right, homeboy playing aggressive, jumping off the ATV. Not sure how many there are. I don't know what we're aiming at right now. The enemies to our right-hand side, you can see it on the mini-map. Again, very confused at why we're focused on the buy station now. Homeboy diving in. Nope, nope, yep, nope. Way too high, bro. You literally saw him. Never mind. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Then again, we're using the M16. All right, Haley going in. I literally make fun of him for using it, and he beams. I love it. Oh, that was close, bro. That was so close. Natalie coming with a clutch to clean up the enemy. That was beautiful teamwork, honestly. As much as I want to troll Haley, beautiful teamwork. All right, here we are now grabbing our ghost class. Pretty self-explanatory. Whatever he just ends up using. Maybe he'll use high alert. Who knows? Maybe engineer. Sky's the limit with these guys. But looking at the circle, man, it's gonna be a prominent downtown ending. So it's gonna be a very camping ending. Very camping ending. And again, going back to the point I made in the last solos that we did, I really want to see fast collapse being introduced in the Warzone. It's not going to speed the game up that much, just an extra 5 minutes. But what it does is it forces people out of their hiding spots and out of their camping spots. It forces them to rotate, and it makes the game a little bit more interesting, a little bit more high paced for everyone. A lot more action packed. This right here, we're sitting at 63 players left, and this big circle still left to go. All right, Haley's on bounty right now, and we have left him completely to fend for himself so we can loot some crates. He just got shot. His place just went down. Another bad habit not to get into. No pings out, but apparently the callouts are on point because he knows exactly where the enemy is. There he is, around the left-hand side. Very, very risky because we're out in the open with no cover. And all of a sudden, his teammate right there to clean us up as well. Now he's going to go for the res, so that we got to listen to that ping because he's going to go for that res. You want to force this 1v1 fight instead of letting him get the res off. We should have, that was the first thing we should have thrown. We should have threw that stun grenade instantly because the teammate's already res now, and now it's a 2v2. The moment he gets plated up, they're going to push us, and it's going to be GG for the squad. Again, you want to take advantage of a 1v1 fight. Never allow the enemy team to get the res off if possible. When I'm saying if possible, if you have to run out in the open, put yourself vulnerable to get that execute or to finish that 1v1, don't do it, right? But like we had a shit ton of cover. We had gas tank, we had a truck, we had everything, planes. We could have just changed our angle and pushed the enemy. But for some reason, we sat there spamming our tacticals, spamming our lethals, and ended up running from the fight completely. Now, I'm not against him running for the 1v2, but we should have won that. That was a very winnable fight. These guys don't really play like they're bots. They're not dropping crazy kill games, but they seem... I say that, and this is what we do. But hey, he heard the footsteps in there. He heard the footsteps in there and held the corner. It was just funny. The moment I said these guys aren't bots, he sensed their names at the door. But it was the play. It was the play. I'm just having fun. And Haley still has the level 2 threat on him, so I would imagine that they're probably going to be tracking us down here relatively soon. Oh, the glint right there, brother, to your right-hand side. Oh, almost taken. Almost taken a sniper round to the face. Still no idea where the sniper's at. He's on the right side by the wall over there. He obviously has 60 FOV because he's not moving from this spot, or 80 or whatever it is for consoles. I think it's 80. So he probably didn't see that glint, to be honest, because I have it on 120 right now and I barely saw that glint. So I guess we can't slay him that much. Now, as far as Natalie's concerned, Natalie, whatever you want to say, if I was him, I probably would have landed on my loot. He's not going to be of much help with a pistol or with anything, right? If he lands on his loot over here, he could always push up behind the enemies and we could pinch them essentially, right? All said and well, if he's competent with his gameplay, but He's already rocking 6 kills. He's down. He's already rocking 6 kills. So I think he's pretty competent at having the ability to come in and pinch the enemy from behind. But again, because he's underlooted and under geared, there's not much he's really going to be able to do. Enemy coming up with a street sweeper. Absolutely. What? I don't even know what happened. Zelani just taking us out right off the bat. I was sitting there saying how Natalie didn't have a loadout. He did have a loadout. Don't know where he got it from, but he did have one. I stand corrected. All right, unfortunately. Oh, whoa. Okay. So basically what just happened was Jailbreak happened and I came back, right? The spectator. I came back. I ended up dying way off in farmland somewhere, and somehow, lo and behold, by the grace of the COD gods, we ended up randomly spectating Natalie and Haley once again. So we're not missing a beat. The odds of that happening after all the spectating videos I've done are just zero. But here we are now, again, grabbing another scav and completely ignoring it. This team loves grabbing them just for the fuck of it. Again, and the reason why I say, like, stop, like, looting, building the building isn't because I don't want you guys to grab the shit that's there. It's because other players are going to be around as well. And if you're outgeared and outnumbered, there's a huge chance they may rotate in on you while you guys are trying to loot. So get your money, get your crap, get back together, and roll out. All right, no idea, dude. I have no idea what the hell's going on with Haley. So both of them did die, right? Shortly before the jailbreak, both of the squad mates died. They ended up both coming in. So they both landed in different areas, which is very, very questionable. Not really sure what was going on there. Definitely a lack of communication. But Scavenger's definitely the play. Now he needs to go ahead and just make his way to us. Right now, we need to go ahead and go to this buy station right here and buy our loadout, get that shit going. Maybe he can stop by the buy station and buy UAV or something like that, but it's gonna be really risky for him to jump out right there. So he needs to beeline it right to us, just make his way. Not really sure why Natalie's not buying the loadout right now. Actually, I know exactly why. Natalie's not buying the loadout because they don't want to bring attention to themselves, which is understandable, but it's the wrong play. Get the loadout in, so by the time he gets there, it's already on the ground. You don't have to go through that all that bullshit. Oh, I gotta go buy it and things like that, because again, more time we're wasting, more time the enemy has to collapse on our location. Also, with that being said, you just brought a big ass Bertha, so if there is anybody close by, guess what? They're coming over here down our throats. Fortunately, that's not what happened, but again, still the play. You definitely want to call that shit and get it in as fast as possible. Weird. Oh, so weird. But savage! How did they know? How did they know where they were at? I don't know. I don't know. And yes, this is live. Oh, okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I believe I was mistaken. I believe that Haley had the 10,000. We only had 9,800. But again, we were so close to it. We just grabbed that scavenger. We would have had it. But regardless, the play would have been the same. You want to go ahead and buy your loadout before your teammate drags a big beacon over to you to tell everybody where you're at. And now these guys, remember the team that we just spectated had 6 and 6 kills. They're rocking 12 kills together. These guys right here have 7 between the two of them. So again, kills don't really mean who's better than the other people, but those guys were slide canceling. They seemed like they were pretty decent players. Just a crucial mistake that cost them the game. I think they definitely could have outplayed this team 100%. Although I don't know, man, we're rocking the AMAX, dude. All right, and again, going back to my point of the fact that I think the other team would have beat this one. Look how the gameplay is right now, right? These guys were clearly sitting in the building when he drove up in the Bertha, because it doesn't look like they really want to move from this position, but they're going to have to. This is going to be a fun circle to discuss right here, boys. If you guys want in-game strategies, this is probably one of the best circles for me to give you that, honestly. All right, so right now, we got enough money for a UAV. I would go ahead and just loot a couple things. Maybe go to fire station, see if you can get lucky, and loot some things, right? So the cool thing about fire station, and the cool thing about the circle is you get to gatekeep whatever you want. You know, if you want to set up any in this area, you could gatekeep port, you could gatekeep downtown, you can gatekeep promenade, right? The last thing I want to see people do is just go ahead, sit here, lay prone in the fountain, and just wait. You want to get some gatekeep down so you can get some extra kills. You want to get some gatekeep down to dwindle down these numbers, and also have a decent position and get eyes on where the enemies are at. That may be what they're doing on the rooftop. Not really sure. And again, we didn't spend any money at the buy station that was literally right next to us. Beam him out the air, bro. What are you doing? No idea what's going on. Blue's jumping down to chase the kill. No pings or anything activated. This is the reason why pings are so crucial. Valentin literally still thought the enemy was up here. Meanwhile, Blue's chasing the enemy. Now, there's a huge chance Blue will win, but there's also a chance that this guy could be nutty and turn on him and kill him. However, that is not what happened. But still, a lot of cases, and I'm sure all you guys have been there before. One of your teammates jumps off to go chase somebody. You have no idea where he is. No pings are active. Your teammate ends up dying and then starts yelling at you for not being there to help him, right? Well, that's one of the reasons why. You ping your enemies, you wouldn't need to yell at them because your teammate would be there to help you. If you're not pinging your enemies and you die, it's your own damn fault. It's your own damn fault. I don't give a shit. All right, here we are with we got a big ass flashlight on it. We got a laser shine at the door, bro, and we're sitting here crouching. He knows you're there. If there's someone there, bro, he knows you're there. I hate to tell you, your stealth approach, no, it's not working. We have two teams pushing us right now. This guy coming to the left-hand side. We need to get an angle on the left-hand side. We're not. He got lucky that this enemy team got distracted with the vehicle because we were in a very bad spot to get dicked on. And now we literally piss off the guy on our left-hand side. We bring attention to ourselves. We start focusing and transition to the guy on the right-hand side, and the guy on the left-hand side ends up killing us. We started shooting at one guy. Before we killed him, we started to transition to another dude. And then the guy we originally shot at, guess what? He's the one that killed us. Weird. Come on, man. Target prioritization. If you start shooting at an enemy, focus on that enemy, right? And if you can't, and you're vulnerable to that guy, back out and fight again. Fight later on. Blue going in. I'm not even trying to pronounce that name. He needs to buy a gas mask. Blue going in. Finally buying a gas mask. Guys, buy the gas mask first. Then your teammate. You cut it a little close, bro. Too close for comfort. But now that we did buy our teammate back, we're in a very vulnerable position because anyone that's in that building, and I guarantee you there's going to be someone there, they're going to be watching over here because you just shot a huge flare up and a bunch of noise happened. So everyone around us should know where we're located at. Right now, our teammate's just flying above. He's kind of in an awkward position. Now, this is a game that we had spectated recently with Lucci and Philly Mamba in it. And they had a very similar circle, and they played it really well. Unfortunately, for anyone rotating into this, these guys are all going to be in a very, very bad spot. Luckily, there's a bunch of trenches and ravines, so it's not an impossible fight, but it's still not in a position you want to be in. There's one guy completely vulnerable. We got to beam him. We did beam him. Instead of going prone, switch to your secondary, hopefully a close-range weapon, push in there and take advantage of that. Orange is in there by himself. Why are we not there to help him? It's a 2v1 at this point. There's no reason to sit here and let them get the res. You literally closed the gap, bro. It went from a 2v2 to 2v1. They had a good position. Now they don't. Well, they do now. There's no reason for that. And here we are just laying against the wall. Our complete backhand side exposed. Our teammate in there by himself. If I'm a betting man, which I am, I would say that this team will not win the game. They will get shit on either by the team inside there or by someone to our left-hand side, the southeast. Oh, weird. Who would have thought that was going to happen? I don't know. And again, a position like that, Valentin never should have died. Valentin never should have died. It was a 2v1, fam. What are we doing? What are we doing right now? And I'm not trying to bully. I'm really not. For those of you guys out there who's sensitive and like, Savage, be nice. Look, I'm not trying to bully. Constructive criticism. Don't do this garbage, all right? Don't do this. This is not, no. What a bad teammate. Poor Valentin having to play with Blue. And again, we're super tunnel vision on this building, which we should definitely be worried about, but we're super tunnel vision on it, but we have our entire left-hand side exposed. And instead of playing away from the wall, we need to be against the wall if you want to be here. There we go. Still not a good spot to be in, though. Want to go ahead and throw that out there. We got an entire hill to our left-hand side. If he survives this, I'll shave my head. So we're going to get one knock. His teammates on the right-hand side is going to shoot on us. Oh, weird. There it is. And he died. Yo, is anybody in chat surprised? Anybody watching right now? No? Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are surprised that he died. And look, as I'm giving you guys tips and things like that, if y'all question anything, let me know in the comment section below and we can discuss it in the next video or things like that. Because again, there are strategies for everything, but that one strategy will not always work. It's just situational based. And again, why we put out so many of these videos, because every situation is completely different. I get DMs all the time. Savage, tell me how to win games. I can't tell you how to win games. I got to put you in a position to show you how to win this certain type of circle, this certain type of zone, this certain 1v2 situation, right? So right now it's a 1v1v2. We have 3 teams, 4 enemies left. That's simple math right there for you boys. And you can almost damn well guarantee he's going to be team up there at the buy station. I don't like his position right now. We're in the open. There we go. We have 2 teams fighting each other right now. We can go ahead and take advantage of this. But again, I don't like the fact that we started to shoot at the enemy so far away. When there are 3 teams left and they're fighting each other, push up to them, bro. Just push up there, get some shots off, and third party those holes. Now all we've done is alerted the enemies to our presence. They know exactly where we're at. We have no cover. We're going back and forth in the open. Just hey guys, I'm here. I'm playing Fortnite, jumping around like a little Billy Bob Thornton. I don't know what I'm doing. And now we're gonna get shit on. They're just gonna bum rush the hell out of us. There's nothing we can do. We have no stun grenades because we have a heartbeat. We have stickies, and it's not really gonna do much for us at all. What's his close range weapon? Oh, the enemies did separate themselves. It was very, very ballsy to separate. Guys, when it's a 2v1, just thug it out together, boys. Don't fight for the kills. But anyway, GG. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Again, the purpose of this video is not to show you the most aggressive gameplay. You guys can watch that anywhere you want. This is to put you in certain positions, in certain situations, and try to teach you how to get out of that bad position and into a better one. But again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel today. Help us get to 100,000 subscribers. Leave a like on this video as well. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes. And as always, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone.